Hello YouTube, this is Spencer with GouldAero.com in the automotive segment. I'm going to be talking today about a PCV valve issue on my daily driver Chevy Sonic. I got some codes. I'll throw them in the video so you can see it using an OBD2 scanner or OB2 scanner. Anywho, telltale signs is if it sounds like a vacuum cleaner under the hood. When you get it running, it's likely the PCV valve. There's some really helpful YouTube videos that show me how to do this repair. I'll put links in the description below and on the page. Anywho, just thought if anyone else is having this problem, you can see what it is and how to fix it, and don't necessarily have to go to the dealer. It's more painful than it used to be with older cars with a simple, cheap $5 little pop-in, pop-out PCV valve. With this thing, unfortunately, you do have to take off the whole entire cover, and it's integrated, the engine cover, valve cover, and the whole thing, the PCV is integrated into that. It's not separable. So being a design aerospace engineer, it seems like a real silly design, but it's pretty good for the aftermarket department. But anywho, you can get the part direct from GM dealers, or there's a link where you can get it on Amazon below. So start digging in details to show you guys how it's done and all the other stuff. All right, YouTube, going over the diagnostic part of this whole adventure. So on the Sonic, the OBD2 port is right over here. So we plug that in, get it going, and then you got to put the key into the run position. And make sure the AC fan stuff is off. So it's all ready to go. Let's see if I can get that. There we go. Enter. And going through it, so diagnostics. Previously stored data. No. And let's see, codes found. Okay. Read the codes. Stored codes. Specific. We are on a Chevy or a Chevrolet, depending on what part of the world you are in and all that. So, the fun ones, this one I got is the P0106 manifold pressure spazzing out, all that, and then a P1101. So these are the two. So mast, airflow, manifold pressure, airflow. So when your PCV breaks down, it lets extra air into your intake. It's not metered by your mass airflow sensor, so this is where all this stuff comes up from. Anyway, just showing you the two codes. I got the 0106 and the 1101. Alright, digging into some of the details. This cover plate covers the engine normally. It comes off, has 4 little clips, 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see how that thing went in. So they're gonna hook in right there, and two guys, and let's see, this guy and that guy. So that's where they hook in. Here's the valve. This little guy right here, that's where you're gonna hear the noise from. Hope we can hear this. Not normal. You can hear it changes the engine. So definitely not normal for this little Sonic. You hear it right there. So if you're hearing that and you got the codes, that's your problem. Alright, digging into it. Here's the box that came right from the Chevy dealer, local Chevy dealer. They did have it in stock. It's like 85 list, under 100 out the door. So it's changed part numbers a couple times, but latest one as of February of 2018 is 2519884. You can also get this guy off Amazon if you're willing to wait. Same price, pretty much, but if you have time to wait and you want to do it, sure, there's a link to that below. But if you're looking for a quick turnaround, then it is available at the Chevy dealer. So, here's the critter right here. It's the entire literal top of the engine. And let's see. This little guy right here is the actual PCV valve, it does not separate, and it's all integrated in the thing. It's a very high quality looking piece of plastic and all that, but still it's why could that have not have been like a removable item for like 20 bucks, you know? But it is what it is. So you guys want to know, is it separable? No. But anywho, this part does have the gasket on it. You can see that. And again, there's a guy, I'll put a link in the video, that did a really good job. I can't do enough justice showing you how to take the thing off, put it on, torque sequence, all that. So I just thought you might want to see this thing up close and what it looks like. Here I am. You can see everything exposed. Got to keep the pace going at this stage. Too late to turn back. Got to clean all the mating surfaces really good. Scrape any high spots with the. I use my old trusty Craftsman dual beam torque wrench with the 3/8 drive. There's 15 bolts, torque pattern. I printed it out from the other YouTube video, and you go up to 8 Newton meters on the torque. Okay, got it all done. May not be another video, but there's a little tab right there, right over, let's see, right over the chain guard and that part of the engine. So there's 2 little tabs. You push them forward, this whole guy comes off. So that's that. This little guy comes over. Of course, the other 2 locations, and that's pretty much it. Dipstick, oil filler cap, and putting the whole spark plug pack back in. That unit is pretty slick how that works out. Here we are getting it after it's fixed. So no vacuum cleaner action there. Alright YouTube, all done here. Wasn't too bad of a job. Took about 2 hours in total. Less of a wait time than waiting for like AAA to show up with a flatbed, because you probably won't want to drive this thing with how funny it's acting with the valve all messed up, the rough idle, wanting to die, that kind of stuff. But all back together now. So pretty simple. That video had a lot of really good pointers on how to do it. Of course, there's those 2 little tabs right over the chain cover, so that's something to watch out for. Didn't break anything, and all the pieces went back in as needed. So it's M8 bolts going around it, torqued to 8 Newton meters, or about 5.9 foot-pounds roughly. Then there's a T30 star drive for the coil pack on top. And of course the torque pattern. But all in all, like, if you're really doing this all the time, probably an hour, but I took my time, made sure everything was really clean. You also need some RTV, because there's 2 points where the 2 blocks of the engine come together, the castings, and you got to put a little bit of dab of RTV. Original stuff is black. I used the copper high temp RTV. It usually all works about the same. Fired it up, and no more vacuum cleaner sounds or anything like that. Smooth idle, acted like it used to. I also had some turbo issues a couple of weeks or months ago driving, so maybe this thing was failing a while back, and it just took a while for the computer to catch it and throw an error code. So if you're used to doing some work on your car, it's not the end of the world to try to fix this thing. You just need about 2 hours, and of course no rain, that kind of stuff, or have it in your garage. But Humpty Dumpty's back together again. So good luck with your project. Hopefully this will help you.